Yada se papa afia ni die mientie said ensem ni chemu etie Ghana Police Service and Inspector General of Police one more case what they call court senka dumso must stop one more vigil ya nanka one so on May 25th one more ensensen one more case no free a year Accra High Court 5 na ensem no munchemu ya mani boni okọ ho na ye salasi amu otwaso
Tuesday May bosome ne da etoso dunum na convenience wono mo hwe nim se dum so must stop vigil ye betime dia hyehye so no wono mo ko ekohia eye Accra Regional Police Commander omoni police fo ekodi nkoma wa wo hwe se won vigil opese wo de hyehye so May bosome ne da etoso eduonunum no wono mo betime dia hyehye so abasabasa ye bia ensi meeting no ekowie ma na police fo ye hye se wono ma gyehye ni nyina atum ne mom no bebia wo mo de dum so vigil no be hyehye so na a free Revolutionary Square ade akọ energy ministry ni de enya de wono mo beji atum essence Revolutionary Square honom no a security zone. Tuesday May bosome ne da etoso eduonu baako convenience central krata de koma Accra Regional Police Commander wono mo chese wono mo asesa date no afi 25th May e de akọ 8th June wono mo de bia no e be film University of Ghana e de akọ pimo tete kwashi runabout ni nyina akọ wie mu no sada krona IGP ene Ghana Police Service de krata e baya na wono mo bompa se Accra High Court e be hwe se wono mo de tabo bi e beto eye convenience so a wono mo timi fa vigil yi enhyehye so court no hye se ene fiada May bosome ne da etoso eduonu nan wono mo mbra na wontena asem no so ene Henry Osei a ono ene ka convenience for dum so must stop vigil hu edi nkomo yentie bi
very short na nanye yenwa you buy any lawyers ne you right inside in fact it was the first case of Omofrey na Omofrey no all that the police is saying is omatwe court way now the buy no matwe assign na omatwe assign no at the back say na ye di kan e di ya no disem akwakoma wo mu biem say ya sesa ba bia ye pese ye no no ye Revolution Square ni asesa no e ni asesa date no echo on the 8th of June enti said obusa me no na very short I am check ra we were not surprised so we were not surprised but only thing is say e bia sipen Mekai Occupy Ghana 2015 thereof omo year demonstration omo kofa Jubilee House anymore BBNC that time na government before no BBNC eti ene adena ene soso no asem kro na saba biem na ye pese ye kikan ye ho eche aban no na ye pese ya police didn't ho abegim se wan twema we were not surprised but anyway omo see omo atwe court ina sign omo atwe asan yedim se ye dey Ombesa Frey any atna senior bobo in sem no how on the 8th of June no ibisi akono no ya no ya mo Kenya ni say Ghana un say Sabridge nim no say terrorists are bar around Mohoye security zone ni ade of I mean a whole lot but they no mo Kenya no they ni ehu nyina ni say they were just finding a way to stop us but yeah Ghana for and represent Ghana for and we don't want Ghana for be disappointed as usual enye bibe de din bia ye nyina ye share University of Ghana Legon anim ho mo central for so da masese mo nyina maba obi share University of Ghana Legon anim ho a na ye nyina ya nanti sa straight akodu tetakwashi runabout ni akasa a kire protesters ni nyina be ma speeches ni ade ya me de ma ne boy free Accra High Court Adom Kasee idin de salasi amu
National Petroleum Tanker Drivers and so etiatia one more you know also on the abana wie yenchremunti menne won wajai strike na AdomTV etwaso
Mteni abedi echire edema tanker drivers wo maimu Sunday Alabi echire mu a enhye ya odigu krata so edema wonu ma oni driver fo yin na ma ofre drivers meet aketu ahun nsem no acheyi pa na so ogidi se mpenifo sane wonum aja tumu se kita won saboso media wodi bedi dwuma no wonum ehwe animu wodi nsam yitu dwa wabra wonum ye nsentwefo nhye mu ewotama ede wakoma mu nsem eto Ghana fo anim efa won dwumadi ho
enakakei yedi yakedie no mu at form se yenko dwumaduom ese nyama bakumi no bia etochima ewo yasitre mo ntia but eno a 23rd May no around 4 o'clock ye ko shemi bu MPA tanker drivers ewo shemi no bi tanker owners ka ho MPA ka ho petrochemical workers union ka ho seaboard ka ho AOMC susu ka ho wo meeting na se no yenyina yajiatum because that OMC for na omutiniama bi ese wo framework no eno aye du no omo say oh one omo call for akasa nti ase aye dwuma the framework no ya jatum say framework e ba betena a ebe ye dwuma adi abua drivers na omo asetenem no ebe hiha omo kakra. Two, nyama bie wo ho a e say ye wo database no so a ye wo dwuma ansa na OMCs for e ka say omo ti ase no ye betu aso aye akosi June ending. So by July ending no drivers ni nyina omo be sabeka o marketia omo be sabeka omo insurance omo sabeka omo trip allowances.
Executive Secretary Dema Chamber of Petroleum Consumers Ekopec Yedankana Moa wono de atodwa se wanhwe akwaneke yesi June bosumi no model di kan no apepepe wa fi mu afu obo ebekosro.
Executive Secretary Emma Chamber of Petroleum Consumers Kopek Dankanamoa ede atodwa se nyame yadoma afi June bosumi nim fa nwa amai ahodo ekoto afi abrochire no Ghana de a wo mo beto no ebo no ebekosro pa enam se Ghana cedi no ekofom se wo de tuto eye dollar ne ho a wone Adom News nsentwofo etwetwe nkomo no wo kire nsem ni mu sei
me no Kasee cedi no na ho oden emmoa se bosumi ntamunie na obi kotfa fango eba oman yi mu na emese $10 million na ode koto ya na onya 125 million Ghana 12.5 no an ko timitua nipa na okoto fango no won nchen no timitua neka ene dollar na sama ne muzo akoduru be 15.5 enti 125 million na nanka wode to $10 million for fango a okofa aye no ene no be hia 155 million 30 million na abeda so enti Ghana fo betimi de omani ebubu ebo no bekosoro na otwefo fry besimo no enu nti na meka se ya nhwe endi ho dwuma na tankafo yi strike yi ya calling it off na yekosi na otwefo from na omo so afango no ye omo de ano so ede omo ho gimu say look ade no cry ebo no ye twen 2 days ebekosoro enti ye ntwen ne nkosoro ne aton a na is a hoarding enso so bebe mu no sebe petrol no kra beko no nya bi kra anto obesa bet sorry no na ebo no so asama ni mo so enti we are between the devil and the deep. There must be a solution today. If there's no solution today, na strike away ebo ra weekend ni mo amenyi ni se edwada Ghana for ye ho bedwe yesa
Omaimo so for ya wono na hwe sikasam mu nsam ye Mohammed Amin Adam ono so de atudwa kire mu sa ban no de nhyehyɛ pa bi pa egu na akwam sebe ya yensidi no nso betumi aba animu na atumi ama ne memu ayedie enne ne memu ayeden pa ne mabo ayedene osofo eni nsentwefo ahia kyekye nhyehyɛ ne ne mahodo aban de to na kwan so sebe ya yensidi no be ya akono ewadwama so Adom Kasee etwaso
nsentwefo enhyiemu a asoye a womo enehwe Ghana sikasem so ekohia nsentwefo no eho ene eba beto dwa ekwan aban no efa so ede ne magu akwam sene Ghana sikasem ebegina enu twemu a enhyehyeye a womo de egu akwam sene Ghana sika wode toto aman awodo esika titiri ni dollar na Ghana sika na ekofom no osoafo a ono enehwe Ghana sikasem so Mohammed Amin Adam ekasa ewon sentwofo nhyiemu na se no wosan ekasa fa ye fango a no nso ekosro ehyehyeye awodo a asoye ni de egu akwam a ebeboa amaniema atotoye.
Fuel prices, it is not just fuel prices alone, but our domestic economy is also influenced by global happenings. I mean, and the fact that our exchange rate has suffered as a result of some of the reasons I enumerated, including the US currency, will certainly have effect on fuel prices. If you look at the formula for fuel prices in Ghana, it is heavily linked to Forex. And so the measures that we have put in place to address the problems associated with the depreciation of the cedi will in no small measure also heavily affect fuel prices eventually. And so we are addressing some of these factors. But let me say also that it is because of our realization that some of the policies we are implementing will have some effect. And then when they mature, then the positive gains will emerge from those. That is the reason government has increased spending on social interventions to help the poor and the vulnerable in particular cope with the temporary cost associated with our policies, while we all wait to see how these policies will endure eventually in terms of the gains to our economy and to our people. And so if we did not increase the spending, it will mean that the vulnerable and the poor in particular will be overexposed.
Richard Japa, ya wano nipa otosomiensa yesusu se ambulance yakraba memu anya ne kwa pasunti minority leader rat for forcing wojina daka mu no sa rat Japa yi ebo attorney general Godfrey Yebo Adamedin se wode ne hie bi frefre ne mre bi se be ya case na wo court no ke bebu agu ora ato forcing so ti ano so akopie mu wo court de ekoho AdomTV etwaso
Kamua mranim fo de ma ora case latofo sen ya ono Adom kuma ne ba no de yo mrahye bedwem etoto na no no na otemuafo Justice Efiasewa Asaribotwi editu dwa se omana no nkwantantem e wona no yiye mu firi se oya ma court no dwumedi atwentwen so kakra eno na ban lawyer pani Godfrey Yebo Adame editu dwa se eya kama ye se Japa edi adanse no edi ama ora atofo sen eno na ora Japa ebo anwoso a wono nso edibetu dwa se aban lawyer pani afa kwani asa nyina so obenya no na nka akodi asem no ediatia ora atoforce nenso nyade a opebu aye eno nti saban lawyer pani ekoso ehunehuna no eka nsem anya na kura eto no so wadaka ni mu a wono nso ebete ne to ama ho nsem ebede adwa pa ora atoforce nya akane no yeso afo abede akire ede mahwe ye risk asem so eni nipa mienu bi eka no ho ena ogina seni bia wototo wana no efa sika asem ho akontabuo bi a ankoyie obra wonom yese wonom eto ambulance aduasa ede amomen enu mu aban lawyer pani nso ede ho anu yi abase ensem a ora Japa eka na daka mu nra no enya dia no kura bia wom na ora atoforce mbom ena opa akwanua sanyina so se wono nso ene aban lawyer pani bekasa na nka asem no watwamu ya aban lawyer pani aso ye ekira wonom ewo ehunfoni a obetumi ede atodwa ede adanse sampa ora atoforce behu no se wontwa asem nim
ene yensem bia ewon krata so efasa nsem weye mu na ndisi amanyoko dwam tenani ora Johnson asiedun ketia ede atodwa kirese de ora Richard Japa akokan de pefe yensem bia won NDC kura no mpempi no wosusuo sa ban lawyer pani Godfrey Yebo Adame wo ye niema bia tietie bi mu fa ahodie so ne tisi wo mramu nti de pani akodi ho adanse wo court no ededi se de wo mususuo dwene fa mranimni aban lawyer no na adedi no so nsama agunkrata so eni
Ndi samanyoko ni chiremu a abeto wonanim wonra ensam wa ekoso ewasani bia efa ora case atoforce ya no ye bano de ni de madon kuma wo mrahye bedwafie ne ensam a ewo asani bia ya Richard Japa ya ono so hobo asem ni mu bi ekogina adakam ma odi tudwa se aban lawyer pani afa kwani ase nyina so se obenya no na akodi asem no ede atia ora atoforce no ehu ndi samanyoko ni chiremu a sansam yi ensam a ehu ye pa wonom de huhunu se eye akwan bi so na aban no fa se na be ya akwan bi aso no odi ora case latofo na wasori egina wo mrahye bedwem se omampani na nado danko akufo ado amemu ho nsem enkoyi no obekun atia no ebekwa akoto afiase osan edosobo ebo mampani na nado danko akufo ado ene na bedi akire Alhaji Dr. Muhammadu Baumia ene MPP aban ni nyina se wonom enam court ahodo so taitai wonom ono won enya adwene ewo manmu eho omukire mu a osan eto aso se na otwe aye besi mu no odi adanse akire se aban lawyer pani Godfrey Yebo Adame ekohia ora Richard Japa ya no pese ukudi adanse krumu etia ora case latofo sen no eba betudwa magana fo nyina ehu
Premtobre Kasee na uguso no na futuo nkokobo no ekode amama ne anasa wafo ya wohwe be ni mu ai bi emma se eye no wo mokwa yaresa bia wonkomom ne mu ni kwan se oba konko na be matifia na be ma be ko na oba atifie wasese ne etie bia no awo mu ensem wo hwe be ni mu emma no ye wo hu nimde ne akwankyera ebetumi aba AdomTV etwaso
MEC Foundation, Ghana Journalist Association, and the Rebecca Foundation, and a can who boom one a year infertility workshop, and some true phobia, one a one cry hanomo, Najumedina say, and a Dr. Frank Ewusi Brown, we ye obstetrician gynecologist, ewo, Kufuridia, Mensinia Resabia, Echimuse. Empempi no sawarefo tena sena sa wo emma eya na mankwana esan se wonu mu ani abrinti otu ho na monkokopɛ ayarehwɛ sebe ya obetumi awo nanso doctor yi echiremu se sawarefo ni mienu nyina oba ene bema no ka wo hu bomu na se wokopre ayarehwɛ a eya na eboa emma wonum etumi nya awo ni bi entem
you say it takes two to tangle awo he enye oba no kwa nasudi eye oba ne bema asudi intino mestre say here yewo awarama e bia nyinsan ho ye diaman no say couple no ye co together e seek the right expense ye ma oba no kwanko got oba kwanto nyam ye ni se bia oba no do so chin bema da bi e pepepe 50-50 na sentia sometimes in bano na eni e kom so no because oba na oye obia oyi fertility enim se obanyam no hu se ne ofuna den epie se akorahye
Enreche ena Dr. M.F. Jojome ya we ye Dr. ni ewo Accra Psychiatric Hospital enso eche mu se wono mu a we ya yepemu etia wono mu a wo wari ache ya wontumi nwo no wonnyai ne mum wonhye wono mu nkran.
So we obia will go through that. Comfort yourself in the fact that it may not necessarily be something that you've done. To comfort yourself in the fact that obi wo nipa bebre afasa amanenu hunu enya wo nko a obekwa sorry obi e bisa wo nti akola na obeba da ben enya dia eboa omo a omo through such amanenu nti afei so you can protect say bia mako ye say oh ye chicha ade oh mame we onya wo ye me mane nche bi obi the best saying for if you are there and you are present you can help by also speaking up to reduce the stigma.
There are spices, your flavors. I would want to jollof dio, say light soup dio, say with this team you need na there ubenya bi na fe wode egumo. Na yamungra abatwo higher election headquarters kokromoti power trade union congress and so at one more and some work gun krata so omanyoni bi ababa wo mo hono wo de be ma no akwa akohwemu na fe se emu akonya no ba so be mampani a wahwemu na wo no wodi enkomo na no na the new force won kandini nana kwame bedi ako waba hono mu a ene won so de wo mo nsem amano so wonyi hwem na tumi ni nya bedi ne nsem a wahweso ne trade union for di nkomo Adom TV etwaso
Empanyinfo a wonom eda the new force ekuo na no ya na nakwame bedi ako edi wonom animu no ene ekuekuo bebre ena aye nhyiamu a woje wonom adwenkyere se de be ye beboa amase ekuo yi enya akwanya ba bedi man so a obetumi aboa oman no empomtuo ene the new force akohia trade union congress na Jumadi na se no wonom dwendwen eniama bi a TUC ehwe ne mu kwan se kuo itum bedi man so a obetumi ayama wonom Dr. Yaoba general secretary ewo TUC eniama bi a wonom hwe ne mu kwan afiri kuo yi honom no wodi tudwa
TUC and the working people of Ghana supported Nkrumah's vision and changed this country. First, we took Ghana from the white people, and from about 1957 to 1966, when Nkrumah was overthrown, this country changed. Everybody, even those who don't like Nkrumah, admit that that was the best part of our history in terms of creation of jobs and so on. If between 1957 and 1966, that 10-year period, we were able to create millions of jobs for Ghanaians. At the time, our population was just 6.5 million.
Na kwame bedi akon ene ye panyini a wodi the new force anim so ne ne bota ya ne se obehwa mamanfo edi yie sebe ya wonom ebenya sikasemu fa hodie.
I am saying that the policy of the new force movement is to come and activate these regions, the 15 regions, to compete with Accra, to create wealth and then consolidate our national economy. So we can create economic prosperity. We can create economic balance. We are going to create endless jobs. we are going to fill the vacuum. But you might think that, oh, why do I want to do it? No, it is part of my legacy, my responsibility. And it's also going to make us richer.
Awutu Senya East MPP constituency executives nebo NDC executives kwedu se womo hunu ana wotusu se foreigners be 200 efri Niger womo akofo womo de womo abehye limited voter registration no ekoso no emu na MPP koso kire mu se NDC for womo ade nkrofo yi asie no womo yi womo kakran ombu ne tot se be ye nkofo bi ani so AdomTV etwaso
NPP amanyoko ne mpanyemfa wo ewe to Senya Eastern Peswan Weso edesobo ebo NDC amanyoko ne mpanyemfo so mo fa Niger adehye be yese ohamienu na limited registration e course my Ghana mu wo mom kotwiro mu din bi na abra woni Adom Kasee ama ne boni hwetwe nkomo no amanyoko de deputy constituency secretary Erika Mwako edit udwa se wo mo ne amanyoko ne mpanyemfo dodo na no na edi nkomo no de ato na ne mu se enya de obepene amasa Niger adehye won saka voter ID no
office ha ena yehun say NDC for at the bus with foreigners, non-Ghanaians, to be specific, conform free Niger, ebe register omo as Ghanaians. But being a responsible Ghanaian, no, you say we have to protect the electoral process. Anya biya sanity any epe ewo voter register nim enti say December ba na yekoto aba na ehun say nipa we na ewini na ehun say Ghana fo na ato aba ama nipa we wini no na yenso ya political party ya stakeholders aye monitor registration ni no yen hwema foreigners embambe register ewo yekrum ha na omoto aba na sebio yakonya adwin bi say it's not a reflection of what the Ghanaians want.
And wachi Awutu Senya West constituency research officer Gideon Luther Mwabin enso de kokobo ema ahoho a impembe brena no de koso kaso a eya no mpeso mdom ho ejimo bi
emi se mi asoma na make an say nipa no ko register no ye be say nipa no register no aka how many months to election and yet 6 or 7 months election.
Yeah.
Now, what would you say even a day, even on the day of voting, Nipa na join to Nipa no is not about one and a bassy Nipa come register you. It's about the minimum Kasee. Dollar now, Mother Honorable Baby, our commission, Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Baumia. Omoko Kasee Agusu fine for say, more $3 372 pesos. For that matter, no, Bahama is incompetent. And I'm $1 almost about 16 Ghana. That is what the Ghanaians will be looking at for.
Mamwa Sunko Umbradia Ericho Godo is the Fantidor president for the Brothers and Sisters Association. May question Sembia Ruchogu or Adom Socials no so yeah na watching your yaza a police for hopes and adoye or Sembia Kakaya na Wusude Nukrabiara in ye many cases or yaza court amani bill 20,000 with 2 sureties. My uncle shares our cordial or honor.
Oma ba bigina mo na so ntimi duedue mu ne yehu se de ekono sebe so ani a yegyina ebehu na de omeye na no pay de na etro kan kakra so ani sa SML report about SML no aban ne sone so no de na mu ede kakra no ehwam kakra no bae na eno achi no na manfo wo ne twede sa se sewu jemu na jemu ne hu se nkoyi na snit de no nsusu emu ewrempa antisani mani mienu no abanja na di ahimu a bewi achi na ne to atwi nti onya bibi di famu a na chese amanfo adwene afri so do hopes na do ye any issues no ho ma menje wadwenchwe on father mun semi akodo ho aya krom o se inyo wo ye papa da watch no mpo hu do yaza o se there was no tum ye papa Sunday hopes na do ye o kasa dodo into no aya krom no o se da madwenchwe yi o se be cd where o se statement na orekano no yazo no hu de na oruto nenum na mpo no na me referee de krom hade sambra ye na adwendo pedo ye adwuma wo krom hade ya bratum ye juma iye papa so no na adwencho ze ben Geraldo himself o say hey
Ghana politics na oze laughing emoji oze at home ma yemfiri hono mo na yenko budumbram oyaza library fa obebeka yenwo krum ha wo mbrakra na woro kontokwa wo hono krum no ende Premtobre Kasee oyaza ye was national bus ma was one call back to hono krum ma yen shares o kodo o hono mo so
how they gonna people that cheat us, no, no good, so we no go come back. Why they go break our house? Why say somebody go sleep for our house, they go break them? Where we, me, you see my brother like this. We will be Ghanaians by birth. You see we like this, we will be Ghanaians by birth. Yeah. But then break our house, if we don't get anywhere go, so what to go do? We go home. I tell you. Yeah. About the thing that these are longer people show me, so if I cash in on him, I contract to kill him. Make the whole war.
Into no budumbram library fa wugu honom campano yeguno no hasamara nyinima menje wadwonche amfa de nsemi ho speed wave 38 or say can you imagine say butum na is wadwune bubude Lebanese fa okrom hade mpo no ho na sisiara water na asase o lakeside honom na ikro bempa na yewomi locals a yewokrom hade no ye kromba fona kasa nazi aza yewie hen kra Ivorian toffee or say onu nanyu agie papa de wetum na was one asan we chi ekọ ho ni fie biom na wacho SMH church de shaking my head o wusu niti power asam no ho Exopet or say nara momze opede yet nyanya ho ntase do yaza Ghana fo bebre what Liberia say wo kada ka kan Ghana fa wo Liberia krom ho no ma ye bobo ehene num nti no o chema yen take it easy the way aye foreigners wo krom hade yen free hanum na yen call gomwa ojobi oyaza police fo achira brente be bia we ko shoot nkomhyenyi bi ebasa ma yen ko hweza okodo o hono
31st night na we be PM wo masori ha God Life Prayer Prophetic Ministry na me bom paya mankwala no e na honhom bi tisi ne baba akoso se ye de oma ko beni ye ko giskeduro na me bom paya ma wo mo e na me bi se 2 minutes se we ne hwan na denti na wo ko se nkwala no e no se ono ana oye den okwa ko se wo mo nti me bisa se wo ye fra wo sen nti wo bo ni din nti emra honhom ne ko ye no na me bisa ma me ne se hwan ne ye fra ni sei ena osi eye nkwala ne papa enti no papa ne ba ye no esan se de okoye no anye ye enti no osi obekumye fi atiasefo asasi so oto 3 times
enti no oyaza nkomhyenyi no wafa no hotototo na so abranti eba no wache no mamenje wadwonche mfa adam nsemi ho tina abena osi amagana live bullet pa de abranti eba no tum kagina so dem tutu etru dama ono asem no why no papa so chima ama Ghana tina no the margin tree or the bed dark motion shots graphy or say kaso hono mo nkasa ze say urban news oye hu papa za oho na be ka kate no wo honom na ebeti biara no na wo chima kaso area ho na asam no ofori links or say na otide of mame or kade gan buju na hono kaka na mu zo pedo chere but baby my yedu no ma yenko share hen video of the day. Tamara yama meda na asamwa inyen mezi de chogo no mezi besi hade izino ye mami boatma the Premtobre president for the Brothers and Sisters Association murukwe men so do kwe fiama kwa kama closing samanke no bosodo
to Premtobre Kasee no so nkwa Adom trotro tema station and prince so asiedu akopie ne ansambisa no ye asembe anaboshe be na bema ebeka kire wo ehipa na bemu agiedie boshe no ubetie ne sayin wo hu se de wo kan de no kre prince asiedu ahia de hie ne wo kasa
Adom trotro ene etwegumo life ene ye de trotro efi tema station ene ebrel ye ne edwedifo a womo ene ton tade ene enema hodo ene ebedi nkomo se anya bia ebisa se wo ye oba ema no mu wogidie ewo promises a emema no ede mam se ekoba ne se mo twempena ana se okache se opese ono kwa aware ma sade no aya na eye edwuma na
Me pa chabe. Me moment de mema no bi obetuma promise o. Say we shia o. Me sit down o. Mema o schedule dwa. But me de mema no me ni gide o mumu. And so obi betuma promise obetuma e den. I disappoint o. And say me say no, me say no obi kam so be worry me. But when to me anya de an worry me. O ka say obeto container mam enso wa anye. Nti ma yemba ne mfa ye renhye mema no mo ye den. Bebre. Be me bi o do renhye no mo be ye den. Obedu nwambo.
Hello, me dear. Be me bi wa obe promise so baby bi ama no wonti me nye. Nti bi de ma dwene se emfo ani nto be ma so se bi a o de ore be hye so obe promise you. There's all focus now ye wadwuma. Se me le sem no nya me yi de obe boa wa no abo emfo anu nto bo hye so. Bo hye de ntimi mwa wo. Se me si so no ye kwala wo mo ye okofo dua. Boy bia na me ne waka so be last meet me hu madam for no fan no ne wo US. Nti me de me nyi be ma bo hye ntum nti me de me nse me bo me ho bode me madwuma.
Ye ma me aka wo si so no na wo de ti se wan mo so.
Me de no. Me si so no so me ne tena ya na oka so be dia memo sky adwana se meto container ma. What I say bi na me tie wie mu. Nti o sa promise on nya wendi so. Nti se be ma bi ba ma kwamu a me ye de me ngi sa ne bo hye ne ntumi so be ye we ama we ama me.
Unso was I believe.
Me wajidie wo mu efa ba bi me wajidie efa ba bi nso me ni jidie wo mu ba me bo a se Christosum wo ne mu yi a o promise wa otimi di so obi nso obetimi a promise wa kansem akese ondi so eno so wo honum because me say me see so no enipa me ne nante ye no a good me first guy no a good pa nanso eno me fan say yabusuasem ti nyama bebre nso me ande metimi agya na chi aka say ko promise me no ne ye ne nyama no wa start no odi so enso abusuasem ne nyama nti ne nyama ye basa echire nso experience from me sanya ebi mu no promise ode ma me no on de wendi so ba kokra de obeka no ka e anada ne bi oka bi anada ne si nti kwa ni ma kwa echire ba bi no na me tu me hofo nti mpempi no meka se na Bible aka no enipa bo hye nye ade ese ye de ye ho to so bebre eno ya de ehihia se ye de tu ye tirim se enipa no obu anka obeye nanso bibi timi to no na onne kuma mu no nyanka obeye nanso bibi timi ba ma osesa na no efise o enipa nti no ye mfa ya ye ho entu nyankopon so onam obi so no so obeboa wa na ese adom nyankopon no a na amani pan ya amawo
aya na muhu ni se sa bohye na yade a mo de dada ma adwene ma munya odobi ma oma na
ene de ye no kra omo de dada mba na omo de dada ya adwen ese be ma bi wona se oni sa nyama na obi Bible kan so pe na onye what I say nti be ma bi odo da ese bi a wuko school akwala wuko school na we sha yombo e be so meto school fees ama memo schedule ya chop money but ewieye no na wase wo live mo ahye wonyinse na wase wo live
so hu ne say ade bi omode nyama adwene ana
omode ye adwene nti de future de mama ne say omofo mani to bohye so obe man so wa hye obokra so obe ba yes obo an na yo bibi sem na esem ni so obi opa na so obebo ano ono abeba nti wudu ani to bohye so abohye na emwa wo esese wuyi wani free be ma so na wuyi wadwuma nyame wonkonkon boa na so nyi obi a abeka na ko obebo ano na bohye de omode dada da
na womanfo adwenkyere ewo ho no me nso na me di mate ewo trotro mo se trotro no eyema mate no egisu se awe
Premtobre Kasee na uguso shano yada prince also see do ase o shano na paramount chief wo job in traditional area eya santimante mu yada sibro 203 otosumienu astroturfi ne won mwanya bi wo job in manana pa hontoma Adom Kasee etwaso
Mima hene nana utuo srebo otoso emienu nei waka empanifo a womo eda Ghana Gas Company Limited ano ene Wembley Sports Stadium Construction Limited ano ene empani utu cha na muwe edeboa sade beya emobuna woneji agokansie hono betimi ahye mu kana na aboa wondahye
anya sabe engomasu adi ni pakokai nanso ahoden di pakokai akansie di pakokai rekatwo di pakokai kasa di pakokai nyomfo di pakokai di nyame di ba obia no ye boa wo se nyame aboa na se sabe di boni mu die ebehwe ne makwai sunsumu kramu ahoden mu no de betimi de aboa mo ama mo yam ma che de no adi mu de e be ka de aboa mo na mo timi de aye ama yie ato yie ye se me ndam bobo la se obi ye yie be ma kwa sa nkola no mo na me ma mo mo bibi ye hwa de a mo ma ye ansana obi wo ho a abaye bibi afi ye se o mo tia aye conversion ha e conversion na nsa se o e de mo me soja ha se beti anso yi a ba he mo afa se aso tefno me mpasa zio mo he ase mo nyi ni yi a betum na me kadra koto ahimfie zio ane me budu Adam de abremo.
Mr. Robert Coleman and I CEO Adema Wembley Sports Stadium Construction Limited.
Yes, started and na Ghana or AstroTex BMU and then Yamin Chad ye were best over 150. Na meaning to say another 100. So there were pipeline more or more baba day or more baba started. Yeah, per se can
no so na ban no ese na nida kwan ho muncho mu aduonu mu 50% ya won year suafo free basic school mu na won nida kwan sa technical and vocational education wo secondary level no won mu besua bie AdomTV etwaso
Penny Quancher for that TV at Jumeku no Dr. Fred Chia Samoa, Hremua, a vine swadi who say one bachelor basic school at the Shiafo, TV at Jumedi Hono, a babuapa ama a buying any swadi who knows about one for any of Jumayano, a bit to me Akoso. On Adom Kasee Kasayemu, Avra Unij Limited, any of Jumeku, German memoir, one ebabuama in Yuma, fan and to my pefra or memo, at once a share and cratase, a scientist Yapamase and what it should say. A buying Egusu a di Jumaho do be brave, ACC a dance and a bay.
So now we have done the legislation, we have done the commitment by investing in the sector, and we are looking forward to do more and to also bring it to the young ones that if you focus on TVET, you can do beyond your understanding. If you look at what have we've done, moving from below 20,000 learners from junior secondary school going to TVET to over 60,000 is something significant. But have we gotten there yet? No. We're expecting that at least 50% of our learners should be opting for TVET. Switzerland is about 78%. That is.
We're going to get a lot of training in it. So if somebody wants to open the factory, it will be easier for the person. So that we can also export to our.
Yang said the anijide mu nsam note na reggae musician Raskuku so ese wono na yama Ghana Music Awards aye popular ni nyina no se 2020 ni mu no nam geto sa hodo a wo crantro ye bi ka bibie de efa nwom ho no ka ho binti ene na ma aye Music Award Ghana Music Award aye popular sa Hit FM and odin semi tuda.
Was that they are not giving you the award again because when you had the first one, now they have you know.
And when I had the first one, I made VGMA look so bright,
so popular,
year. So popular that year. I'm the only artist who has made VGMA.
Please
popular.
speak up.
I am the only artist who has made VGMA popular, so bright, more than any artist who has won the award. Even though they have their favorite. No doubt about that.
Who has their favorite?
They have their favorite.
Who?
VGMA has their favorite.
Oh, what are you saying?
Mr. American, they have their favorite.
And so who's their favorite?
Could you Crunchy might be part of their favorite?
Yeah.
So they have their favorite, but no doubt Raskuku is one of the best in Ghana.
So why were you parading? Why were you going all around town with the award?
Because those people made me who I am. They've never seen the award before, so I needed for them to see how it looked like.
And you left it in a ghetto?
Yes, because the ghetto is part of Ghana.
So how did you lose it? You misplaced it?
I didn't lose it. I didn't misplace it.